Hi, I'm Warren Mills, one of the founders of BunchOBlokes. We're just extending the theme about how to be a good mate, which has become increasingly important because there's growing numbers of men today who are struggling, that aren't doing so well despite the affluence and the progress that we see all around us. Some guys are showing signs of despair when they face what they think are insurmountable odds. Whether they're having difficulties with relationships or their health or work or whatever it might be, there's lots of men who need some help. Most significantly, the help that we can give is not to try and fix anyone or to give them free advice necessarily, but just to be a friend, to get alongside people that we know and care for and let them talk, find ways to encourage them, and above all else, just listen to what they have to say. In fact, the greatest gift that we can give anyone is to be a friend and a good listener. We're familiar with the cross as a symbol of death. Well, if we understand it properly, it has a much deeper, more profound meaning as a symbol of life, of hope. And so, of course, we face the inevitability of death ourselves. We all know that we're going to die. But what we can know is that our life takes on a new purpose, a new meaning, a new vitality when we reconcile ourselves to the symbol of the cross that represents the death of Jesus, who died that we might live, who is the life giver. And it's our acceptance of his sacrifice, of his lordship, that is the key to us having a full and satisfying, indeed an abundant life, which overcomes any despair, which overcomes the helplessness that some men experience, that gives us hope, that gives us a future, that gives us a purpose and meaning for life. So I think we owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our families, we owe it to each other to find things that are life-giving and to avoid things that are life-depriving. And then when we find them, find ways to share them so that they're not just ours in some selfish way, but they're what we can give to one another, because in fact that's really the way that we enjoy life most of all.